Steffen, and happy spring. We got a spring-like week ahead for us. Temperatures are going to be up into the 50s here this week. We're going to start to see those first few flowers come out. We are at March 9th, and our temperatures this week are going to be averaging more than 10 degrees warmer than average. Well, you know about the time change that occurred here this weekend. Saturday night, clocks ahead 1 hour, and we do that at 2 a.m. Technically, the time gets to 2 a.m. and then instantly jumps to 3 a.m. We gain that hour back, of course, in November. Sunrise time now at 8:04, and the sunset comes at that should be p.m. and not a.m. Sunset is at 7:42 p.m. And we're still gaining about 3 minutes of daylight each day now. Solar noon occurs at 1:53. That's kind of an interesting fact because we live at the west end of a time zone, and the fact that we changed the clock here and put it 1 hour ahead. The time when the sun is highest in the sky now comes between 1:45 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're trying to, keep the kids out of the highest sun for this late spring and into the summer here, trying to keep you from getting burned or whatnot, keep in mind that the strongest rays of the sun are not at 12 o'clock noon. They come between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that time, as the summer progresses, gets to about 1:40 or 1:45, but certainly a difference there. It's not at 12 o'clock noon. Well, let's take a look at what's ahead here for us. First of all, a little bit more on changing the clocks. I was bouncing around the internet and I found this is one of the webcams from Denali National Park, and you're looking at the tallest mountain in North America. That's a huge mountain. We were up in Alaska, and it was interesting. There were so many low clouds up there that we couldn't see the mountain except for about 3 minutes from Anchorage, which is about 4,000 miles away. Just on the tip of the horizon, you could see a little bit of white. You can see the mountains still all covered with snow. And Alaska does go on daylight saving time. There's only two states that do not. Hawaii, of course, where it's more tropical and the length of day doesn't change by very much with the different months of the year. Arizona does not go on daylight time. They stay on Central Time, except for the Navajo Nation. The Navajo Nation decided they were going to change the clocks like everybody else. And there are 5 U.S. territories that do not change the clocks. Again, pretty much because they're in tropical territories. And they are, I don't have my notes with me here, but let me guess. It's the Virgin Islands, the Mariana Islands, Samoa, Guam, and I forget what the fifth one is, but they do not go on daylight time here during the summer. Well, let's take a look right now at a Lake Michigan satellite picture here. This is really kind of interesting. This is from Saturday afternoon from NOAA Coast Watch. You can see the ice right along the shoreline. You see that bright white there outlining Lake Michigan from Ottawa County on down all the way towards Chicago. There is ice down there. Takes a while to melt that off. It was sunny from Grand Rapids off to the south. Off to the north, there were some clouds that came in during the afternoon, but pretty nice day across the state of Michigan. And we thank NOAA Coast Watch for these wonderful pictures that we get from them kind of zoomed into Lake Michigan. We're going to take a look right now at headlines. And the biggest thing this week is the warming trend. My goodness, high temperatures are going to be up into the 50s. In fact, by the time we hit Friday, we may be coming close to 70 here for a day. It's not going to last. Average high temperature for today is still low to mid 40s. But you can see we're certainly changing the pattern. A dry pattern is expected here through Thursday. We'll have lots of sunshine early in the week and then more clouds later on in the week. And it will be cooler near Lake Michigan. We got a southwest wind for later on today. And if you're right on the beach, temperatures there may hold at around 38 or 39 most of the afternoon, while inland along 131, temperatures should be up around 50 degrees or so. Well, we're going to take a little quick break here to thank our sponsor. Pay attention. Listen to this.
Need a fast, efficient, and affordable cleaning service? Complete Care Concierge has you covered. Serving all of West Michigan, we offer one-time, daily, weekly, and bi-weekly cleans, plus move in, move out. We also service apartment hallways and laundry rooms. Our work is guaranteed, gift cards are available, and we even clean on weekends. There's no better way to say I love you than giving a tired mom a break from dishes and laundry. Are you a busy professional? Pamper yourself by taking vacuuming and dusting off your plate. Office manager, keep your business looking and feeling its very best Call 616-264-1397 today for a spotless space and total peace of mind.
And it's about time we do some spring cleaning around here with spring-like weather on the way. Here's 72-hour snowfall across the country. A couple things to point out. First of all, an atmospheric river is coming into the Pacific Northwest. Most of the area is seeing rain, so that doesn't show up on this map, but the areas of higher elevation, Mount Olympus plus the Cascade Mountains there, we'll be seeing just huge amounts of snow there. Some places could pick up several feet of snow. And you can also see some snow, a little bit of snow expected here the next couple, 3 days from upstate New York and New England, where it's still kind of chilly there. And look down in the Texas Panhandle. This is an area that in the spring often sees temperatures in the 70s. And then 2 days later, it's snowing and they pick up several inches of snow. And then 2 days later, it's back into the 70s. But temperatures are going to be warmer in southern Michigan the next couple of days than they will be in the Texas Panhandle. And of course, they warm back up into the 70s, but it will be snowing down there toward Amarillo and Lubbock. That's an area that gets a lot of tornadoes in the spring, and they're quite happy to get the moisture into the ground from the snow that will fall there during the day tomorrow. So let's take a look a little closer here into Michigan. And in Michigan, we still, in the white areas, it's not going to snow at all, not a flake. In the areas that are that very light blue, there could be just a couple of trace amounts up to as much as an inch, and then perhaps an inch of snow in that darker blue area there south of Grand Marais. But really not much in the way of snow this week. It'll be too warm for that here in Michigan, and it will be dry the early part of the week with a better chance for rain and maybe even some thunderstorms here later on in the week. Taking a look right now at the forecast for today. This Sunday should be mostly sunny, 50 degrees. Temperatures early morning were down around 30. It was a little breezy at times overnight. Humidity dropping to a rather low 50% here. We did have a couple of wildfires yesterday, grass fires, small, got them under control very quickly, but spring is the time of year when you have to watch out for that. So be careful with any burning that you do or tossing of cigarettes and that kind of thing. That we're into that area where things are, the dried grass is out there and that can catch fire. Southwest wind should be around 10 to 20 miles an hour, a little bit brisk here during the afternoon. Take a look at high temperatures now. We're kind of zoomed into Michigan, and if you take a look at the numbers there, you can see that we're going to be up around 50 degrees here. 40s off to the north. If you're right at the beaches, temperatures may hover around 38 or 39, maybe reaching a high of 40 or so, but it won't be real warm right at the beach with the cold wind coming in off Lake Michigan. It's warming up in the UP where temperatures will be up into the 40s and even a few 50s up there as well. So the snow will start to melt. That's Sunday. Let's take a look at Monday. Monday, we warm up into the mid to upper 50s here. And if you're from Kalamazoo South, it'll probably reach 60 here Monday afternoon. So if you got the day off, hey, grab the golf clubs. I bet a course or two may be open. It's a little early for that, but that's pretty cool. And as you can see, temperatures off to our south, well up into the 60s in that yellow color there. Warmest day is going to be Friday. So let's take a look at the warm temperatures that are heading our way for Friday. We've got upper 60s for Grand Rapids on Friday. Temperatures low 70s down toward the Indiana border. It'll be warm up toward the UP. We will be seeing a chance of showers and maybe a thunder shower here during the day on Friday. And Saturday is going to be a windy day. So comparing start of the week here to the end of the week looks warm, but it will be on the windy side. So let's take a look at the 5-day forecast now across the board. Look at all that sunshine. Wow. I mean, it won't be 100% sunny, but pretty close. Sunday and Monday. Tuesday looks pretty sunny, and then partly cloudy here Wednesday and Thursday. We're 50 today, 58 here on Monday. We're back to around 50 here Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, a little cooler near the lake. Then we're back close to 60 on Thursday and into the 60s during the day on Friday. So definitely a swing toward warmer temperatures here in West Michigan. Mild air is going to hang around the 8 to 14-day outlook here, indicating the temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer than normal where we are from Grand Rapids off to the east. Normal temperatures by that time of year are up at least the mid 40s, even not upper 40s from Kalamazoo South. The pattern for the next couple of weeks is generally warm in the east and cool in the west. You can see that big area of colder than normal temperatures out there in parts of California, Nevada, Utah, down toward Arizona. Well, let's take a look at some extra pictures that Michelle has sent along. She's working out at the airport tonight, but this is a really good picture of the sunset Saturday night from dawn, Grand Haven sunset. A little bit of a sun pillar there starting to show. You can see where there's open water way toward the end, but still a lot of ice right by the shoreline, which of course we saw there on the satellite picture. And John Scully sent in a nice picture to us. The moon is waxing. That means we're seeing a little bit more of it every night as it heads toward the full stage here, 13th and 14th. But look for that. A lot of planets are bright. Planet Venus is out toward the west during the evening hours, shining brightly there as well. And a couple final things to pass along. There's some details on the lunar eclipse. This is again, a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse. So you can look at a lunar eclipse and it would look the same pretty much anywhere on Earth where you can see the moon. You get pretty much the same picture of what's going on. But you'll notice the moon darken and turn a little bit more reddish colors. The rays of the sun are composed of the primary colors: red, orange, green, yellow, purple, indigo. And as those colors tend to bend at different rates, the red color tends to bend the most, and so you tend to have that color to the moon during an eclipse. It tends to be a little bit reddish there, and it's kind of in the middle of the night. You almost have to set an alarm to see this one. 2:26 to 3:31 a.m. is when there will be the total eclipse. And like I said, the moon won't totally disappear. It'll be kind of a dull reddish color there, visible throughout the state of Michigan if we get clear skies. There's a chance of that. And one more photo. Michelle included a picture of one of the cats that I had. Nimbus has gone to cat heaven. She passed at the age of 14, and that's how she was as a kitten. She was the star of the man cave here. And also on YouTube, there's a video of my two cats on YouTube that was played on Jimmy Kimmel. He played it and introduced it. But that video on YouTube has had about 1.5 million hits. So that's pretty incredible. But we have 3 new cats that we picked up here within the past couple of years. 2 of them are very, very friendly cats. One especially we call Ellie Lou, after our grandmothers, Eleanor and Louise. So we've combined an Ellie Lou. We have Joy, who's also a female, and we have a cat named Nonami, it came to us with no name. So we kind of wrote out Nonami, and that's what we wound up calling it. So those are our 3 kittens, all rescue kittens. We'll be happy to take cats that may not have quite as much, somebody may not have quite as much interest in. But we'll have more on that a little bit later on. Hey, thanks so much for watching till the end right here. Hope you have yourself a great day. Enjoy the sunshine the next couple of days.